Don opened the doors in June of '86 with a quarter of the warehouse building, then expanded to half the warehouse building, then bought that building, then in '93 added this addition, which is the office and the shop where we do all the work now. And I started working for Don in '89 when I got out of the Army. It's been a good run. We do the tires in this half of the shop, closest to the office. So we have tires and oil change bays. We've got 7 for tires and oil changes on this half of the building. And they're usually busy, which is good. We've got the courtesy shuttle here. So if you need to drop your car off, get a ride to work, that's not a problem. We can pick you up too. Roll-in flats go in that door there. Then we move on down. This is a road force bouncer. This is a nice machine. If the tire doesn't, has some trouble bouncing, this will match mount. It will tell you where to turn the tire on the rim to get the best rotating assembly. So that is a nice machine. Over here we've got the big truck alignment, which the nice thing about the pit, it's flat. I've done everything from drag cars to motor homes. We do the city buses, the fire trucks, Town of Normal, City of Bloomington, and other surrounding areas. Medium duty stuff, all the wreckers around. It's very handy. It is very versatile. It has specs for cars and big trucks. They actually built the machine special for us, which was nice. Very, very functional. Even did a few DMI wagons on there too. Over here, we do most of the mechanical work. We've got a drive-through bay. We do, pull behind camper, bearing pack, axle replacement. I do large truck kingpin jobs. I just put a rear differential in that bus down there right here. It was from a body shop. We do a lot of body shop work, custom alignment work for other shops that do front end work but don't have an alignment machine. Kurtz, S&S, several different shops come down. And this machine is really great. It's the latest, state-of-the-art Hunter with the targets and the lasers. It's fairly fast to set up and just pinpoint accuracy. It's a machine that I like to use. The drive-on bay, if you have a rattle and you need to raise the car up, then you have the weight of the suspension on the car. So if the car's hanging, you may not find the loose rattle, sway bar link, that type of thing. Whereas here, you can raise it up, walk underneath of it with the weight of the vehicle on the suspension, and that's the way to find a rattle. Down in the pit is where I spend most of my time, it seems like. That's really where I do a lot of the big trucks and buses. There's a lot to, I grew up on a farm and the guy across the road had a few trucks and he had a pit there. So I've always pretty much been in the pit, so to speak, but it's so handy. I mean, you can get underneath the truck. A lot of times you have to heat and beat to get them to do what you want, but you have the accessibility to do that, and I wouldn't want to go without it to do my job. It really makes all the difference. And most of the guys that have trucks that come down here say, boy, I wish I had a pit, but it does make it nice. So you do some driveline work, brake work. But I really specialize in alignments. I mean, that's what I really like to do, and I like to make them drive good, and I like to, whenever I get one done and I see the guy later, I say, hey, how's that truck driving? You know, I want to know, and it works out good. So. We have a large selection of new and used tires, as you can see. And we're an independent dealer, so we can get basically any brand. We basically are, an authorized Firestone, Bridgestone dealer. Carry a lot of Cooper tires too. But again, we can get anything. We're independent dealers, so. But we've got, high-speed trailer tires, we've got implement tires, light truck, more implement tires, a nice selection of Firestone skidster tires and other brands, but the Firestones are really, really tough. It makes them a little harder to mount, but we get the job done, no problem there. And then a large assortment of new tires. Usually we've got whatever you need on hand. If not, we can get it the next day. In this half of the warehouse that we're coming up on is semi-truck tires. We've got farm tires, of course, too. Again, backhoe tires, farm tires, truck tires. And we've got the 3 service trucks to, bring the tires to you and put them on location, whether it's on the job site or at the farm. So, and we've got wheels too. So pretty much anything tire and wheel related, we don't have it, we can get it.